Yep, I decided to dress up for this one, because John Wick just makes you want to do that. John Wick Chapter 3. Now, John Wick Chapter 3 is the third movie in the incredible, action-packed John Wick series. And if you've seen the last film, you know that by the end of the movie, John Wick was excommunicated from the criminal underworld. So now everyone is coming after him. They're coming after him with a vengeance. So now he has to defend himself, clear his name, and keep his dog safe. And now we got another amazing action-packed film. Now I can tell you, going into this movie, I was looking forward to it because I know that I haven't actually reviewed John Wick Part 1 or Part 2 on this channel, but long story short, I love both of these films. I mean, Keanu Reeves is kicking ass in his 50s. I think he's like, what, 54? My God, that dude commits, and that is basically what you're here for. In the film, the action sequences are once again white-knuckled, well choreographed, intense, super violent, and just plain awesome. It's like Tom Cruise and Keanu Reeves, they just know how to do it. Every single time you go to one of these films, you know that you'll end up not being disappointed because they commit to the action. The stunt work is incredible. The fight sequences, hand-to-hand combat sequences, shootout sequences, everything is just done to perfection. And now let's talk about the plot a little bit. I'm not gonna dive into spoilers, but first and foremost, this entire weird criminal underbelly gets explored even further. We get to see new parts of that mythology, mainly in the form of a new villain, and this one is a vicious bitch. I mean, I loved her in the film. She's a great antagonist. Like, I hated her guts, and I was supposed to hate her guts. So I really love the fact that there's someone calling the shots, who's even more important than Ian McShane's character, who, by the way, is back, and who, by the way, once again, delivers. So does Agent Broyles from Fringe. Yeah, I always forget his name, but he kills it in this film once again. And the trailer already teased Halle Berry, and you know what? Her sequences were great. She has like 2 German shepherds. Once again, this is a movie aimed at dog lovers and lovers of action. Me being both of these things, yeah, how can I say no? And Halle Berry kicks ass. She has great chemistry with Keanu Reeves, but unfortunately, she's not in the movie that much. I thought her role was going to be bigger. It actually wasn't, but I enjoyed every single minute she was on screen. And let's get to Keanu Reeves, because this is what we're here for. This is what we paid for. Keanu Reeves once again delivers. Is he the greatest actor of our time? No. And he struggles with some of the lines. He always does. But you know what? This is his kind of film. He just commits to everything. He commits to the silliness. He takes the material seriously enough. And he also has some comedic timing. The same goes for the new threat of the film, because at one point in the film you're like, oh, I think he might have found his match, because we got another new villain that doesn't test him psychologically but physically. And when these two throw down, it's epic, it's awesome, it's action-packed, and sometimes it is kind of funny. The very first act of the film is action-packed, fast-paced, and everything you pay to see. In the second act, we actually have a dip. Some of the scenes are drawn out a little bit. The pacing isn't as fast. However, the third act, holy shit. This is everything that old school action fans just love. And I gotta tell you, this is probably the best action film I've seen all year, which is why John Wick Chapter 3 gets the silver medal. I'm telling you guys, I mean, if you loved John Wick Part 1 and Part 2, go and check out Part 3. You won't be disappointed. However, if 1 and 2 weren't your cup of tea, this one is not gonna win you over, I promise you that. So, John Wick, are you a fan of the franchise? Let me know in the comment section below. And thank you guys, as always, for watching. If you like what you see here and you want to see more, then just subscribe.